Welcome to another episode of the Great Lakes Outdoor Project. Today we are in northwest Michigan in the Jordan River Valley. We're going to be using the North County Trail a little bit on our trip, as well as a local Michigan trail here through the state forest. We're looking at just one night, about 20 miles. It's just getting into the spring season now, middle of May, and we got sunny skies for this entire trip. We said about 70% chance of thunderstorms looking into the week of this, and they ended up going away, and now we got sunny skies. So looking forward to getting on this hike, and let's get our packs on and get going. All right, starting off, Jordan River Pathway. Got Alex again with me today.
Yo.
He's just saying goodbye to civilization there on his phone.
I was just seeing if I still had service or not. To turn it on airplane mode.
And we're off.
Here we are, the 45th parallel. 4,600 miles. Only one 45-degree north crossing. It's a grave marker right there. This trail's serious business. Let's see what else we can find. Come on.
All right, so right on the 45th parallel box here, we have a little notebook where all the travelers have come in and put notes of their travels. I went ahead and entered ours. The Great Lakes Outdoor Project is currently filming a trip. Find us on YouTube.
Cheers.
Cheers. Away we go. Alrighty, just coming into Piney Bridge campsite. Got a few bathrooms and things, but we're gonna use the well pump real quick, splash some water on our faces, cool down a little bit. But well, we're starting to hear some thunder
Fun stuff.
off in the distance now. I'm gonna see if I can maybe show you on camera what I'm talking about. Right out this way here. Well, just stopped off for a second here. Looks like we're getting a little bit of raindrops now. So maybe we didn't beat the storm after all. We'll have to see. Well, it looks like the rain was short-lived. It's already done. It's only been maybe 15-20 minutes. So gonna go ahead and pack it up and get going. Alright, so we potentially found where we're gonna set up camp. I mean, the ground's not the best. You know, it looks like we passed somebody who had a pretty nice campsite right along the river off the NCT, and I think they took the only nice campsite out here. I mean, we haven't really seen anything.
Nothing. Not even like any kind of. This is the flattest land we've found that is generally close to moving water.
Yeah, and you can see kind of down that way, there's moving water. But we've camped on this before when we did our Manistee River trip a few years ago, and there were campsites all along it, so that's kind of what I expected, at least on this section of the trail. So to see what we're seeing here is kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take a walk around, see if there's anything else that's close, but we're leaving our packs here for the time being just to give our shoulders and feet a rest.
Yeah, and as you can see here, there's a fire pit, so I mean, people have made it work before, so there's no reason why we couldn't make it work also. But we'll see what's out there. So we followed a trail marker up ahead and it said view. So this is the view that it was giving us. And then there's a little wooden bridge here, little creek. So this is not exactly the riverside campsite I had in mind, as a bug flies into my eye here, but we didn't end up finding anywhere else that was better other than being up on that hill over there. But at least up there we're elevated, we got a good breeze going. Somebody already camped there and has a little fire pit marked out, so we can use that. I'm just kind of sitting here soaking my feet for a minute, but man, is this water cold. I mean, you can get your feet in there for like 30 seconds and they're going numb pretty quick. But hey, at the end of a long hike, it feels kind of good. But yeah, here's a kind of a look around at what I'm seeing. But I'll probably head up there in a minute and give Alex a hand getting this fire going so we can start cooking some steaks, which is always the best food at the end of a long hike. So for the first time on this channel, Alex is in an MSR tent as well. Mountain Safety Research Elixir number 1 is what he uses. I'm using an Elixir number 2. Difference being 1 is obviously smaller than 2, but 1 is a single door entrance and 2 is a dual vestibule entrance. I've had nothing but good things to say about mine. I've had it for a few years now. Alex did use it on another trip, just it wasn't featured on our channel. But so far so good. We highly recommend these tents if you guys are ever in the market for one. Look at this guy. I don't know if this camera's gonna see that or not.
Yeah.
He looks like a stick.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. Come on. You're gonna get crushed on my shoe. Come on. There you go. Here we go. See? I made a friend. Maybe he just likes IPAs too.
Well, it is a good IPA.
And there he goes. Well, where do we stand so far? Well, we just had dinner. Had some steaks and asparagus over the campfire. Asparagus was a new one for us. We put down some tin foil, threw a little bit of seasoning on there, and turned out really good. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend that. Hopefully we can do it again on future trips. Sun's down now. I don't know if you can see up behind me. Got the moon, and it's a full moon. I'm sure you can't hear it in the background, but there's sounds like some wolves howling at the moon. I wish the camera would pick it up, but oh well. So far so good. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Alright, good morning. It's day number 2 here in Jordan Valley, northern Michigan. Last night was great. I mean, we never got rain, had a nice fire all night. The temperature dropped from about 80 degrees during the day to about 45 at night, so, you know, it actually was pretty nice to sleep in. Sleeping in 80-degree weather is never that great. For this trip, I always try and pick up a new piece of gear, try something else out. I came across this. It's a Grayl filtering water bottle. So I normally use a Catadine filter where I do the pump and run the tubes into my water bottle or into my Camelback. This one, however, you just fill up this lower half. It's just 2 pieces, and you press it and it puts it through a filter. See if I can show you. Right there. There's the filter at the bottom. You put your water in there, and then you squeeze it down. So water bottle, I mean, it works. There's a fill line right below my thumb there. You put the water in up to that fill line, press down with the second half, and it pushes all the water through the filter. From what I could see in it, I don't see any particles or anything floating in there. I know I'd seen videos where people were using this water bottle in a Florida swamp, and this is obviously much cleaner water than that, and this is running that was stagnant. So I guess a true test of a water filter is if I get sick or not, but tastes good to me. Campsite's packed up. We're gonna head back on the trail. We did quite a lot more mileage than we planned on yesterday, so we only have maybe 6 miles to go today.
Gonna do it in 2 hours. We'll try.
So recently, one of my coworkers asked me, you know, why do I film these videos? Why do I do the Great Lakes Outdoor Project? And, you know, I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that when I plan these trips and I look for new backpacking trips to do with my friends, I always go on YouTube and I kind of look at other people's videos and other people's hikes and see, you know, the scenery or see the trails or the different features along the trail to see if that's the trip that I want to take. So maybe that's why you're watching this. Also, in part, just more for me, being able to watch this with my buddies who are in the videos, and before we do these trips, we'll normally, watch one of our previous trips and just kind of laugh about it, and it reminds you of different gear and different things that went wrong, and you can actually plan for it and have a more enjoyable time in the future. So I don't know, I like doing it, so hopefully you guys, the viewers, like watching it and enjoy what I'm trying to do here at the Great Lakes Outdoor Project. So we never run into many animals while we're backpacking, but we always seem to find snakes.
I usually seem to step on them.
Alex has stepped on them. What trip was that was it?
Tennessee.
No,
No.
Allegheny.
Yeah.
Allegheny, he stepped on one, pretty big. And he didn't even realize it, and I came back and I was like, hey, there's a snake here, I think you stepped on it. But anyways, we just found another one. Let's see if I can get a little shot of him. It's just a gardener snake, but... Thanks for watching another episode of the Great Lakes Outdoor Project. This has been 2 nights, 1 day, about 20 miles in the Jordan Valley in Michigan. Now, I know it was a short trip, but I hope you enjoyed it. And go ahead and stay tuned for more videos, hikes, gear reviews, and multi-day kayak trips. Take care and be safe on the trails.